Good morning, and welcome to TrailMixed Podcast, episode 12. I'm Sage.
And I'm Angela.
And today we're going to be talking about Loving Day.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, for those who don't know, Loving Day is a holiday that was established by the 1967 ruling of Loving versus Virginia, where an interracial couple, Mildred and Richard Loving, decided to get married.
Yeah.
So what happened was Mildred got pregnant. Yes, Mildred got pregnant, and in Virginia at the time, being married or getting married as an interracial couple was still illegal. So they were like, well, we're getting married, so we're going to go to Washington, D.C. and get married. So they went, got married, and then came back to Virginia where they were arrested.
Yeah, they were like waiting at their house, it seemed like.
Mm-hmm. And they were arrested for their marriage, which was in that state illegal. So because of that, the Supreme Court ruling of Virginia versus Loving came to be, and then the Supreme Court decision was made that it's not illegal anymore.
When they got taken to jail, the cops gave them a choice. You can either leave the state for 25 years or you just stay in jail.
Yeah. What kind of ultimatum is that?
That's dumb. I mean, that's an easy choice. Leave your stupid state, but it's like...
But still, like, it shouldn't have had to be in that way.
She left, but she didn't let it go. Mm-hmm. She's like, this ain't right.
I'm coming back. Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
With a vengeance.
Yes.
I'm bringing my Supreme Court friends.
Yes. So she got, Mildred got pregnant in 1958. Yeah. That was only 1 year after my mother was born.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not even that long ago.
Like, right. It's crazy.
People's askew time, especially with racial
like injustice.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
1957. The law only took place. Well, the official Supreme ruling was in 1967.
60 years ago.
Yeah,
53 years ago.
Yep,
quick math.
53 years ago. Like that's within our parents' lifetime.
Yeah, my mom was already alive then.
Yeah,
she was born in 56. So yeah, 2 years after my mom was born, like that's crazy.
That's crazy. So it's like
I wonder where that baby is now.
Right. I wonder if he's like a martyr for racial justice. He probably just tried to be. Oh, I know that was a rude assumption. That person.
Yeah.
Is probably just like a martyr. Well, you never know. They probably would like just try to live their quiet life.
Right.
You know. But man, I wonder if they're still alive. We didn't even look it up. So we looked it up, and their youngest child is still alive. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Because that's a big thing for your parents to do. I wonder if you would just go on living your life normal or try and continue that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Continue that change.
Yeah, I wonder. Because that's very monumental. Yeah. But yeah, so because of this, thank them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If not, I wouldn't have you.
Yeah, we wouldn't be sitting here like this.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for their life, pretty much.
There'd be metal bars between us.
Yeah, metal bars. So, so all of that came to be. So now, June 12th is Loving Day.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that until today.
Yeah, we found that out today.
Yeah.
But we just thought that we'd talk about it because obviously we're an interracial couple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many other people knew that was a day? Or that law passed such a short time ago?
Yeah. Put it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah.
Or hit us up on Instagram if you're listening on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else were you going to do today?
There's 10 questions. Interracial couples get asked a lot, and we're going to go through them.
Yeah. So these are 10 questions. Well, there's actually 8.
Yeah, they lied.
We counted them, and they're 8, not 10.
Clickbait.
So 8 questions that interracial couples get asked. Mm-hmm. So... do you want to go? You want to read the question first?
Sure. First question is, do you only date white guys? And do I only date black girls?
Well, me, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't only date white guys. I dated a whole variety of different guys before we met.
But would you say white was the majority?
Yeah. Okay. Only because for some reason, I just gravitate a specific type of guy, and they just happen to be white. Yeah, but actually, but the combination of other races was more than just white guys. but consistency more white guys. But I've dated like Black, Hispanic, more of them.
Any Asians?
Yeah, well, we didn't date.
Oh.
Yeah. But like just went on dates with these people, not like actually in relationships. Yeah. But yeah, I went like the combination of other races more, but obviously that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But then there are more white people in the world.
True.
Anyway, but yeah, I think I've dated more white guys.
Yeah. I've never dated or hooked up with the same race twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out here a mixed bag.
Yeah, my first girlfriend was a mix of like Japanese, Hawaiian, Portuguese, like a whole mix. Mm-hmm. Then the next two weren't girlfriends, they're just like hookups for a month or two. And one was white and one was Hawaiian. And then you. And I saved the best for last for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, predominantly no, but I mean, it's all equal for no matter what the question is.
Just opposite, different race.
Yeah.
If you can change the question, do you only date a different race?
No.
That would qualify.
Yeah. I really never preferred dating white girls anyways.
Mm. It just wasn't your preference.
Never. Because I grew up in Hawaii, so all the girls I thought were cute were either Hawaiian or Asian or Filipino or something. So I never really...
There weren't that many white girls.
Yeah. Anyways. Even the white girls were mixed with something. So they're like half white, half Asian. Half white, half Hawaiian. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay. So how does your family feel about your relationship?
My mom likes you. She really does.
Oh, I guess
it's really just my mom. She likes you.
What about the rest of them? That's when you say there aren't that many.
There aren't that many. I have my mom and her brother.
Mm-hmm. Auntie Peach.
And her... Yeah, well, she's not blood. But Peach loves you.
She's still your family.
Oh, yeah. Adopted now. Officially. Yeah. Unofficially, officially.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they like you. You're so sweet. And you can talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like you.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
My family, they like you.
Do they?
Yeah. They didn't think anything of it. They were just like, oh, another one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, you're the first guy that I ever brought home, so
yeah.
They really like you. They thought you were a good choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta bring this up though. One time, because remember how we were talking about like, did I ever feel uncomfortable or anything at your house?
Yeah.
In the last episode. No, I haven't. But there was one time that I came in, and one of the guys at your house for the party or something, I went to shake his hand, and I got the typical like white businessman handshake.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes later, EJ came in.
My sister's boyfriend.
Her sister's boyfriend. And he got the whole like handshake, hug, dap up. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. And then last night we went to a graduation party for her cousin and nephew. And
just both of them are technically my cousins.
Yeah, true. And but yeah, and I got there and one guy came up to, I gave him a normal just handshake, but then after the whole party he was leaving, I got the normal ass handshake, like the dap up and everything. Okay. I'm like, because that's what I'm used to. Like in high school, that's what we did. No one. I feel awkward giving like normal handshakes.
A business handshake.
Yeah, because I don't have like the grip. My hands are a little small, so it just feels weird.
Yeah. So you got the dap up you deserve.
Yeah. I don't know if I deserve it, but got the dap up I liked.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
The same cousin, by the way.
Last night.
Yeah.
The same one, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he was the one
that's what I said.
Too. Yeah.
The same cousin.
That's first
you graduated from hello, sir, handshake to an actual dap up.
I graduated from hello to what's up.
Yeah. They've seen you enough. That's funny.
Yeah.
This one. Do you like the same music?
Yes and no. Mm-hmm. Because growing up, I feel like we listened to the same music, like hip hop, R&B,
early 2000s,
pop, But the only thing you didn't listen to before we started dating was Hawaiian. Like you listened to reggae, I guess, like Bob Marley and you know your typical like older day, like your mom would listen to. But the Hawaiian music you didn't listen to, but now I assume you like it.
I do.
I hear you singing it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I would say. I mean, I used to like K-pop a lot.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
I don't really listen to it anymore, but yeah.
We really had the same taste in pop culture too. Mm-hmm. Like we watched the same Disney Channel shows and Food Network. Like we had the same likes and interests when it came to entertainment.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than me watching nowadays I watch sappy shows like This Is Us and stuff like that. But then I never really invite you to watch it. I just watch it by myself.
Yeah. Never invite me. Thanks.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I just was already so deep into it. I didn't know if you wanted to sit and rewatch the whole thing with me. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the next one.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be easier to date within your own race?
Easier? I mean, in theory, I guess.
In theory, just with...
you feel comfortable with your own race. Well, I'm going to speak for myself here.
Yeah.
You kind of feel comfortable with your own race. So you don't have to explain blackness to the family and explain these hardships. You just get it.
Yeah. And I know
it's not a point of contention. Yeah. So in that case, it'd be easier. But I feel like I don't spend a lot of time explaining to you, which I feel very I'm just grateful that I don't have to, because that gets old real quick.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, does that make you just tired and it's just draining, explaining your everyday life over and over, and that's why you just... And I see that with a lot of people of color, they just get tired of people asking those generic questions and you having to explain it, and...
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. Having to justify or explain the way that you are, the way that you're perceived is really annoying. Mm-hmm.
Because it's wrong how you're perceived.
Yeah. And it's how do you reverse someone's poor perceptions?
It's like explaining poor perceptions to the people that perceive you poorly.
Yeah.
And not that exact person, but their
entire
people
race.
And their culture perceives you. And
It's draining.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I wouldn't say that if you were black, it would be that much easier, because you kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I went to hang out with my mom last weekend because she was in town, and she didn't want to go because of everything going on with the protests and everything. And, I mean, it's understandable. My mom missed you because she wanted to talk to you, and she wanted to get your view on things, but it's that's the draining part, you know what I mean? Explaining it over and over, and being someone's black friend or black daughter.
It gets old
soon, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. You're so funny. But I don't know, it just gets old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I eventually will have to. But it's just
and those questions will always be there, I feel like.
Yeah. It will. But I don't know. It's just really draining. And I feel because this is a tangent, but I've always been the black friend, and because of that, I just don't even want to deal with it. Constantly being oh well, people saying offensive things, and then you have to explain why it's offensive, or someone's parent will say something ridiculous, and you're that's ridiculous, and then when you're young, you kind of have to bite your tongue until you can tell your friend hey, you need to tell your parents that this is not okay because of XYZ thing, and then them not understanding why, it's just so draining.
And I get that it's draining, but it's also
necessary.
Hopefully, because you're teaching the ignorant. I mean, there's certain things people say that they don't even know, and because how you grew up and how you live, it sets something off in you, and they're oh, my bad. Well, hopefully they say that, not suck it up.
Yeah, well, Jesus. Well, yeah. So, other than that, I don't know if it would be that much easier, because at the end of the day, we're just people. But with that being said, that line of justifying who you are and why you are the way that you are.
We're just ordinary people.
Wow.
I was way off too. I said it in my head on too, and then I just lost it coming out.
Anyway, so what about you? Would it be easier to date your own race?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Because I didn't grow up around copious amounts of white people. Like, white people were the minority in my school or my class and whatnot. So, you know, and I grew up not liking white people because of how minorities portrayed them and how, like, the typical white person is portrayed in entertainment and whatnot. And
it just wasn't your cup of tea at the time.
No, I wasn't. I always knew I would end up with a non-white person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Whether it be anything from Asian to black, from Latino to something not white.
Wow.
Anyways.
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, you said that you always knew. I don't know if I always knew that I wouldn't end up with a black guy. I don't think that I can say that. But I was never one of those people that like, oh, I have to date within my race. Mm-hmm. Like, I grew up in, I wouldn't say a multicultural. Like, there weren't very many white people, but I was very diverse. Like, blacks, Hispanic.
Your family or around you, like school?
School-wise. Like, the whites were the minority in my school because I lived in a minority neighborhood. You know? Did
that change when you went to high school?
Yeah, when I went to high school, it was the most white people I've ever seen in my life. Like, honestly, because I went to a tech school and the area is white Mormons. So a lot of white Mormons went to my school. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of white people.
One of the most racist of all the whites.
Probably. Debatably. So, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, wow. So that was like a reverse culture shock, I guess.
So did they know that their religion is innately racist?
I think so.
Yeah.
But they just pretend like it's not a thing.
Are there any black Mormons out there?
There are. Because I used to date a Mormon guy, and his wife now is black. But like, she's half black.
Does she know, like, what the Mormons believe? And, like, does she read the...
I don't know. I can't speak for her, but I know she's Mormon.
I know, but it's like...
she's black.
Because I know I told you, like, I had a joke idea, like... about a black Mormon family, but they're just like in it and it's a religion, but then they're like 10 years in, they actually read it, they're like, wait, what? Did they really think this? I don't know, it's stupid. Anyways, next question. Do people stare when we go on dates?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not as overt, I guess, but I think they do. The only time I notice is when you say something.
Yeah, I notice it.
But other than that, I really don't.
More than you. But people stare and people watch. So I catch people looking and whatnot. There was one time we were at First Friday, like a little art walk and food trucks and stuff in Vegas. And we saw another interracial couple, a black girl and a white guy. And the girl looks at me and looks at her boyfriend and looks at me. She's like... And she's like... basically saying, like, we're the same. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And she's all happy and shit.
Yeah, and then I caught it after. Yeah. You started laughing. You're like, did you see her? And I was like, no. And I turned around and I waved at them.
Yeah. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What type of people do you think stare at us? But then, okay, I have a caveat to that, too.
I mean, it's usually older white people. But it's like... Then again, I don't know why they're staring. Is it because we're both tall?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say we're interracial and we're both really tall.
Yeah, like, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Yeah, and I'm 6'4", so it's like...
We're both really tall. So I'm like, they could be staring at us just because we're tall. Not necessarily because we're an interracial couple.
Because I've always been stared at because I was tall. Especially growing up with, like, Hawaiians and Asians and Filipinos. Like, I was the tallest in my high school since freshman year. Sophomore year, maybe. But still, it's like... You know what I mean? Like, people just stare at abnormalities. That word. And so I don't know if it's because I'm tall or bigger or we're an interracial couple or I have something on the back of my shoe. Who knows?
But yeah, I was going to say that. I'm always stared at because I'm tall. So I guess I just kind of tune it out. But I don't know. What's the next one?
That was the end of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man.
Those went by pretty quick.
It did.
Do you want to do those quick questions I had on my phone?
Nah, we can save it for another episode.
Okay.
Yeah. So, this was kind of a short one.
It was.
Yeah. But we just wanted to talk about Loving Day.
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah. I love being in an interracial relationship.
You do?
Yeah. Because it makes me smarter in the sense not smarter, like book smart, but like more knowledgeable in different cultures and how different people see the world and how different people perceive the world and the news coming in and whatnot. I like it.
You do?
Yeah. More diverse.
I mean, it's all right. I'm just kidding. Well, I love you. Even if you were brown, purple, gray, I would still love you. Because you're a great person.
I was going to make a colorblind joke. But I love you no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter if you're black or gray or gray or gray.
Because you're colorblind.
Or white. I'm colorblind?
Colorblind.
Wow. I'm colorblind?
Yeah, you're colorblind.
Oh, I only see brown?
Yeah. Me. I'm brown.
That'd be better if I only saw brown instead of gray. Gray gets old. I don't only see gray. That's just a joke.
Everything's gray. I am a dog.
I'm just minorly colorblind.
Minorly? There's just different types of color.
It's a weird disability, so to say.
Yeah.
Because, like...
It's an invisible disability.
Yeah, because what can people do to compensate for it? Like, there's no compensation for it. And every time you tell someone, it's not like, oh, that's sad to hear. Oh, what color is this? Oh, what color is that? What do you think this is?
It's true.
It's just irritating.
I know. It gets old.
Yeah.
I'm always like, baby.
What color is
Look at this. But it's only because I want to, like, understand your spectrum, not because I want to poke fun at the fact that you may not be able to see it.
Well, I know, but, like, I get it, but it's like going through high school, every time a color gets brought up in class, everyone looks at you, Sage, what color is that? What color is this? And I look at the teacher, I was like, I thought you said no talking, we're supposed to be working. Yeah, but what color is that, Sage?
Wow, they're poking fun at your disability.
Yeah, I should sue. That's the white side coming out.
Yeah, you sue for anything at any time. That's what makes you American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. In America, you can sue for any reason at any time.
It's so dumb. We're wasting people's time and money.
Well, I mean, a lot of it doesn't make it to court. But anyway, the point is, Loving Day is great.
Yeah.
It was nice learning about it, even though we only learned about it today. So we missed our Loving Day window by 12 hours, but...
Only 364 days till the next one.
Yeah.
Unless the next year's a leap year.
It's not.
How do you know?
I don't. It's just the odds of it not being is higher than it is
being. So three out of 4 chance it isn't?
Yeah. So there's a good chance that it's not a leap year. But anyway, thank you guys for chilling with us.
Yeah. Ask us some interracial couple questions if you want to know.
Yeah, maybe we'll answer them. Well, we definitely will.
Yeah. We'll read the comments. She'll reply. I'll tell her to reply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been fun.
It's a team effort. It has been. I enjoy you and your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you just saying that because you're white? You have to justify it.
No.
Thank you for chilling with us.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week on Sunday at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. sharp.
Sharp.
On the dot.
Yeah. It's enough of us rambling.
All right. Well, have a good week, and we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.